Welcome back to episode 07 of our series on practical psychology. We all fall for it, obeying a stranger just because they look like they're in charge. You listen to a doctor, a police officer, or even someone in a suit without ever checking if they're actually who they pretend to be. That's a pure psychological hack. Today, we're talking about how to get people to obey you, the secret to beating procrastination, and why you always make the worst decisions at night. Hack number 1. The illusion of authority. You're wired to follow whoever appears to be in charge. This is a combination of authority bias and the representativeness heuristic. Authority bias is an ancient instinct. In tribes, obeying a leader increased your chances of survival. It's so strong that in studies, ordinary people delivered what they thought were lethal electric shocks to strangers just because a man in a lab coat told them to. They listened because the uniform, the tone, and the setting all screamed, "Expert." That's the representativeness heuristic. Your brain saves energy by judging people by surface cues. If someone looks like a doctor and talks like one, you assume they are one. To exploit this, copy the signals of authority. Speak with conviction as if you're stating facts, not opinions. Use insider language and technical terms. Wear clothing that screams expert. A reflective vest gets you into construction zones, a suit commands respect. The secret isn't being an authority, it's looking like one. Hack number 2. Parkinson's Law. If a task that should take an hour suddenly eats up the whole day, it's not because the task is harder. It's because your brain sabotages you. This is Parkinson's Law. Work expands to fill the time available for its completion. Give yourself a week to finish something and your brain will stretch it into a week. Give yourself an afternoon, and it magically only takes an afternoon. Your brain is lazy and will use every spare minute as an excuse to procrastinate and overthink. The only way to beat it is to trick your brain. Set artificial deadlines that are much tighter than reality. If you have a week, force yourself to finish in 2 days. Use timers, like the Pomodoro technique, giving yourself 25 minutes to finish what would normally drag out for hours. Announce deadlines publicly to create pressure. By shrinking the time window, you force your brain to kick into focus mode immediately. You beat Parkinson's Law by choking the time, creating urgency, and forcing your brain to work at its true capacity. Hack number 3. Ego depletion. Why do you always make the worst decisions at night? All day, you're disciplined, then at 11 p.m., you're binging snacks and wasting hours on your phone. This is because your willpower works like a muscle. Every choice, every bit of self-control during the day, drains it. This is called ego depletion. By evening, that willpower muscle is exhausted. That's why you give into cravings or agree to things you regret. You're not a different person, you're just out of mental energy. Studies show that people resist temptations better in the morning. So, stop making big decisions at night. Sign contracts, plan your future, or solve conflicts before 6 p.m. If you can't, sleep on it. Sleep resets your willpower. By respecting your brain's limits and automating small choices during the day, you stop letting late-night impulses control your life.